Chrisley Knows best star takes to Instagram with a sweet message to those who are trying. Keep reading to find out more. Recently, Savannah Chrisley shares a quote on her Instagram stories. The image begins with, "A shout out to everyone who is trying right now." Then it goes on to list some examples of trying. The heartwarming image concludes with, "I see you. I'm there too. We're in this together." Since this post came from the Sassy by Savannah creator's Instagram stories, there's no way to tell how it was received by fans. Todd Chrisley's daughter also hasn't been posting anything too personal on her Instagram lately. Most recently, Savannah shares a photo from what looks like the inside of her massive closet. She captions the clip with, "Feeling myself today." Before that, Savannah Chrisley shares a clip of the wind blowing her hair. She captions this photo with, "Take me back to morning Sunday Island." Then she asks her fans, "What's your fave vacation spot?" Unfortunately, the comments on this post aren't nice. Followers flood the comment feed begging the reality television star to quit getting work done. Some of the comments are below. "Stop with the work already. You were beautiful the way you were. You're starting to look like everyone else. I'm not being mean. But you're naturally beautiful, don't mess it up with work. I hardly recognized you. The real Savannah doesn't need all this fakery stuff. Sorry, gonna have to unfollow." So there's no clear indication that Savannah Chrisley is referencing anything specific. Her Instagram page is mostly promotions for Chrisley Knows Best and Sassy by Savannah. In the past, the reality television star has opened up about her battle with endometriosis and breakup with now current boyfriend Nick Curtels. Are you happy to see Savannah Chrisley give a shout out to those who are trying? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure to come back to TV shows Ace for more Chrisley Knows Best news. Don't forget that the Chrisleys have a new time. Tune into USA Network on Thursdays at 8:30/7:30 key for a new episode of Chrisley Knows Best. Under the gentle glow of an October afternoon, Savannah Chrisley found herself scrolling through her Instagram stories. Among sunlit snapshots and brand collaborations, one image stood out, a softly typed message extending encouragement to anyone putting forth effort, no matter how small, hidden, or overlooked. It was her subtle, yet powerful tribute to those who are trying. In that moment, Savannah wasn't speaking about viral fame, red carpet appearances, or glossy magazine covers. She was acknowledging the quiet efforts made by people whose struggles rarely make headlines, the brace of subtle lines, trying to stay open, trying to keep going, trying to find their flow, read like a litany of resilience. It recognized the struggle to maintain momentum, to let go of what holds us back, and to simply meet another day with courage and grace. It was a personal reflection, too. By the time she shared that message, Savannah had walked through enough storms to understand what it truly meant to keep trying. Leading up to that point, life had tested her in ways she never could have anticipated. The weight of adversity. From a young age, Savannah grew up in the limelight. The Chrisley family's reality show offered a front-row seat to their joyful moments, stage time at football games, family dinners, and the lighthearted squabbles between siblings. Yet behind the cameras, life maintained its inherent messiness. In mid-2022, everything shifted. Her parents, Todd and Julie Chrisley, faced convictions that shook the foundations of their family. Overnight, the world they built crumbled under the weight of federal charges. Savannah, then in her mid-20s, found herself thrust into an unimaginable new role: protector, provider, advocate. She became the primary guardian for her younger brother, Grayson, still a teenager, and her young sister, Chloe. 2 children, an empty home, and unanswered questions about where their parents would spend the next several years. It was a burden too heavy for someone half her age, yet ultimately, it was one she carried. Holding the reins over the months that followed, Savannah cradled her siblings through birthdays, school days, grueling court dates, and lonely nights. She juggled work commitments, media appearances, and the emotional labor of parenting. The role reversal was jarring. Professional reality star turned overnight guardian, bearing the weight of a fractured family. Amid the chaos, she found solace in small gestures and acts of kindness. A handwritten card from Chloe for Mother's Day, the shared laughter with Grayson, the moment she realized that they were safe and loved, even in an upside-down world. It was also in the quiet whisper of her own self-validation, telling herself it was okay not to be okay. That letting herself feel deeply didn't make her weak. Her message to those who are trying wasn't just for fans. It was for herself, a reminder that every step forward counted. Every stumble, every tear, every moment of doubt. Those were the markers of effort, not defeat. Love in the details. When those words appeared on her screen, it wasn't an empty gesture. It reflected months, even years, of emotional labor etched into every ingredient of her life. Take Grayson's milestone 19th birthday. Savannah orchestrated a celebration that felt like home in the midst of family upheaval. She reminded him, without saying a word, that he embodied the best of both parents. In doing so, she spotlighted a truth she knew well. Growth happens, even in displacement. The boy she raised alongside her held hope, strength, and the promise of brighter days. And then there were the moments of advocacy. Savannah didn't shy away from challenging the justice system that had torn her family apart. Her voice pressed for fairness, for nuance, for humanity. She spoke out, not for notoriety, but because she believed that some battles demanded personal conviction and public courage. These actions mirrored her intention to give strength to those navigating worlds that often feel indifferent or unjust. Finding grace even as she championed resilience for others, Savannah practiced gentleness with herself. She recognized that trying wasn't synonymous with perfection. It didn't require success. It required the willingness to begin again each morning, despite uncertainty. She honored those mornings when she woke up feeling overwhelmed. She's sensitive to the moments when tears came easily or when self-doubt lingered. She welcomed imperfection and mentored it, not by rejecting it, but by leaning into it. That's what trying meant, showing up, even when armor felt thin. Her shoutout was a beacon to others navigating similar storms. The single parent working overtime, the student balancing school and self-worth, the person healing from loss, the one wrestling with mental health. Her words acknowledged that every one of them mattered, even when progress was measured in millimeters. A subtle manifesto. It's rare for someone with her visibility to offer encouragement without strings attached. To produce a message that needed no stage, no applause, no acknowledgement. Savannah's Instagram story appeared quietly, without elaborate production or headline grabs. It was simple, it was sincere, it was intimate. Even if few paused to notice, the message left an imprint. Maybe it nudged a follower to try one more time. Maybe it reminded someone that they were not alone in their fatigue. That was its power. The simple reminder that wanting to keep going, in itself, is enough. Continuation, not perfection. By the time her parents received pardons in mid-2025, it felt like a twist in a story built on perseverance. Savannah had remained faithful to her own message. When the world asked her to stand firm, she did. When the path blurred, she tread on. And when she nearly lost herself under responsibility, she refocused, restarting the work of self-compassion. Life didn't pivot in grand turns. It unfolded in daily persistence. The pardon didn't erase the hardships, but it offered reprieve. Still, the journey mattered more than the milestone. Even this moment, celebrated publicly, was rooted in quiet resolve. A quiet revolution of encouragement in a culture that often celebrates winners. The understated act of honoring effort is revolutionary. Not every story needs a spotlight. Not every struggle needs a solution. Sometimes, acknowledgement is revolution enough. Savannah's tribute was her quiet revolution, a call to hearts to celebrate effort over outcome, to salute the journey, even when steps waver, to honor every attempt. Toward tomorrow. Right now, Savannah moves forward, guarding her siblings, rebuilding family life, exploring her passions, and perhaps dreaming of a future beyond survival. She carries forward that ethos of trying, nurturing it in every part of her life. When fans see her post or read her reflection, they're glimpsing more than celebrity. They're seeing a young woman whose life became a testament to effort, who faced raw adversity and discovered that productivity isn't only measured in milestones. It's woven into every dawn that dares hope, every breath that says today still counts. As we navigate our own moments, tiny or titanic, perhaps we can carry Savannah's message in our pockets. A digital post, yes, but also a personal covenant. To try, to see, to endure. To love ourselves through the cracks. To stand firm even when we don't feel strong.